Can you believe it? With just one spoonful of a common kitchen spice, older adults can fall asleep in just 5 minutes. No medication needed and no worrying about side effects. Getting a good night's sleep feels like a luxury for many seniors. There are nights when they toss and turn countless times, and mornings when they wake up feeling exhausted and sluggish like they've just gone through a long battle. Insomnia not only drains your energy, but also silently triggers a range of health problems, including memory loss, high blood pressure, diabetes, and even depression. But today, I am going to share with you a simple, low-cost trick that anyone can do. With just one spoonful of a natural familiar spice, you will feel your body relax, your nerves settle down, and sleep will come as gently as it has ever been. Before we dive in, take a moment to leave a positive affirmation in the comments below as a way to attract good things into your life. Something like, "I deserve a good night's sleep every night," or whatever wish feels right to you. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss content like this. Together, let's create a space full of positive energy where we can grow and live healthy every day. Are you ready to discover the secret that has helped thousands of older adults fall asleep in just 5 minutes? Watch this video all the way through because the answer might just change your life. Now it is time for me to reveal the name of this natural sleep miracle. It is none other than nutmeg. Nutmeg, a familiar face in many traditional recipes. From warm holiday eggnog to fragrant cookies to creamy mashed potatoes, nutmeg plays the role of a flavor booster, giving dishes a full, comforting taste. But what makes this spice truly special does not lie in the kitchen. It lies in how it affects your brain and nervous system. In traditional Indian medicine, which values harmony between body and mind, nutmeg is considered a natural calming herb. And that is not by chance. Modern research has confirmed that nutmeg contains 2 valuable chemical compounds, myristicin and elemacin. These rare compounds have the ability to directly affect the central nervous system, calming overstimulated nerves, one of the main causes of insomnia in middle-aged and older adults. Specifically, these compounds act like biological keys regulating levels of dopamine and serotonin, 2 neurotransmitters that control emotions and the body's sleep-wake cycle. When consumed in the right amount, nutmeg not only helps calm the mind, but also cools the brain down, gradually silencing stressful, chaotic thoughts and opening the door to a deep state of relaxation, the ideal condition for natural, peaceful sleep. The best part is that this process does not force your body into sleep like sleeping pills do. Instead, it works in harmony with your natural circadian rhythm, especially important for people over the age of 50 who tend to have more sensitive systems. Rather than pushing the nervous system into a forced drowsiness, nutmeg gently soothes your emotions, allowing your body to unwind naturally, just as it was designed to do. Learning about this sleep-friendly spice is just the first step. The key lies in using it the right way, the right dose, and at the right time. Even a tiny mistake can cancel out the benefits or even backfire. The most popular and easy method is to mix it with warm milk. Milk is already known for its sleep-promoting qualities, and when combined with a little nutmeg and honey, it becomes a simple yet powerful remedy. Just warm up 1 cup of milk, add a small pinch of nutmeg and 1 teaspoon of honey, stir well and drink it while it is still warm, about 30 minutes before bedtime. The warm, lightly creamy sweet scent will comfort your whole body, helping the relaxation process unfold naturally and completely. Aside from milk, another gentle option is to include nutmeg in a light evening meal. For those who like to eat a small bowl of oatmeal before bed, you can sprinkle a bit of nutmeg on top of the cooked oats. Its mild, spicy aroma not only enhances the flavor, but also quietly helps calm the nervous system. If you enjoy herbal teas, you can try a calming bedtime tea made with nutmeg, cinnamon, and ginger. Just use a few slices of fresh ginger, a little cinnamon, and a pinch of nutmeg. Boil them together in about 10 ounces of water, or approximately 300 milliliters, for around 7 minutes. Strain the tea, let it cool slightly, and sip it as a relaxing ritual before bed. This tea not only warms your body, but also stimulates circulation, helping blood flow better and easing muscle tension. However, timing is just as important. Nutmeg should be consumed around 30 minutes before bedtime. That is the ideal window for your body to absorb its slow-down nervous activity and guide you into a relaxed state. If you take it too early, the effect might wear off before you even get to bed. If you take it too late, or right before lying down, your body might not have enough time to settle into a full sleep cycle. Lastly, an important reminder, you should not use nutmeg every single day for a long period of time. Although it is natural and generally safe, your body still needs time to self-regulate without relying on any aid, even one from nature. A good frequency is 2 to 3 times per week, just enough to keep your sleep steady while staying safe in the long run. Remember, the magic is not in using a lot or expecting quick results. It is in being consistent, patient, and understanding your body well. Even in a very small amount, nutmeg can trigger a profound chain reaction within the nervous system, gently guiding the body into an ideal state of rest. Let's take a closer look at the 3 core mechanisms behind this powerful effect. Mechanism 1. Calming overstimulated nerves. Insomnia in older adults often stems from an overstimulated central nervous system. Even when the body is tired and lying down to rest, the brain continues to fire off strong neural signals. This condition is called neural hyperexcitability, and it is one of the main reasons why seniors struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up feeling rested. Nutmeg helps calm this overexcitement by slowing down the activity of overly reactive neurons. Specifically, compounds like myristicin and elemicin, found in nutmeg, work by interfering with the way signals are transmitted in the brain, reducing both the speed and intensity of electrical impulses between neurons. As neural activity decreases, the brain stops sending out alert signals, allowing the body to shift out of a state of high alert and into a state of preparation for rest. To put it simply, if your brain during the day is like a bright floodlight, nutmeg is like a gentle hand turning the dimmer switch, gradually lowering the brightness, not shutting it off abruptly the way sleeping pills do. Thanks to this controlled inhibition, the user does not feel groggy or out of control. Instead, a wave of calm gradually spreads through the brain, helping the heart rate slow down, the breathing deepen, and the entire body smoothly ease into a pre-sleep state. It is this ability to gently calm the central nervous system without full suppression that makes nutmeg a safe and sustainable sleep solution, especially for older adults. Mechanism 2. Boosting natural melatonin production. One of the deeper reasons why sleep becomes more difficult with age is the decline in melatonin, a hormone produced naturally by the body that plays a vital role in regulating the sleep-wake cycle. Melatonin is mainly secreted at night by a tiny gland in the brain called the pineal gland. However, as we age, the pineal gland becomes less active, resulting in lower melatonin levels, making it harder to fall asleep, causing early wake-ups and disrupting the overall rhythm of sleep. This is where nutmeg steps in as a natural stimulator for the pineal gland. Certain natural compounds in this spice can influence the hypothalamus region of the brain, which in turn helps trigger the internal production of melatonin. This is a key difference between nutmeg and conventional sleeping pills. While sleeping pills force the brain into an artificial sleep by disrupting its signals, nutmeg does not force anything. Instead, it helps restore the body's natural rhythm, allowing you to instinctively know when it is time to sleep and when to wake, just like you did when you were younger. When melatonin is produced at the right time, it begins to lower body temperature, slow down the heart rate, slightly reduce blood pressure, and signal the brain that it is time for sleep. This is a completely physiological process that follows the body's natural rhythm, and it does not leave you feeling groggy or dizzy the next morning like many sleeping pills do. More importantly, by helping the body regain its ability to produce melatonin on its own, nutmeg reduces the need to rely on external supplements. Your internal balance slowly comes back, your body clock resets, and your sleep becomes more stable and restorative over time. Mechanism 3. Full body and mind. Relaxation. Deep sleep is not just the result of a calm brain, it also requires the body and mind to relax in harmony. This is where many older adults struggle. Even when they are tired and lying in bed, their heart might still race. Their blood pressure may be slightly elevated, muscles are tense, and the mind is buzzing with thoughts. This lack of synchronization keeps the body from truly switching modes and entering real sleep. Nutmeg, beyond its effects on the nervous system, has a special ability. It helps the body let go entirely. Studies show that some compounds in nutmeg can soothe the heart muscle, stabilizing the heart rate to a more relaxed pace. As a result, blood pressure gently drops, circulation improves, and the usual evening restlessness begins to fade away. At the same time, nutmeg helps relax certain muscle groups, especially those prone to tightness due to prolonged sitting over work or aging, such as the neck, shoulders, and lower back. Once the muscles stop clenching, the body can finally release and become truly ready for rest. But perhaps even more importantly, nutmeg has a calming effect on the mind. Older adults often carry many worries about their children, their health, or the future. These thoughts, even when subtle, act like tiny currents that keep the brain tense around the clock. Nutmeg helps quiet the mind, bringing emotional states back into balance. Feelings of anxiety and unease are replaced by a sense of peace, like the soul is being gently lulled by a soft song in the night. When the body and mind relax together, sleep is no longer something you have to chase. It comes naturally, like a child closing their eyes in a mother's embrace. And that is what nutmeg offers: a complete kind of rest, not just for the body, but also for the spirit, a precious gift for any older adult searching for a peaceful night's sleep once again. In the end, while nutmeg can be remarkably effective when used properly, it can also become a double-edged sword if taken lightly or overused, which is why safety precautions are absolutely essential. The first and most important rule to remember is never exceed the recommended dose. When nutmeg is consumed beyond the safe threshold, more than half a teaspoon per use, or around 1,000 milligrams, which is about 1 gram, it can cause a wide range of adverse symptoms. In many cases, users have reported feeling dizzy, nauseous, experiencing a rapid heartbeat, sweating, excessive anxiety, and even hallucinations or disorientation. These are not rare side effects, but real consequences of the compounds in nutmeg when they reach levels that overstimulate the nervous system. More seriously, long-term use of high doses can become toxic to the liver. Medical studies have shown that myristicin, one of nutmeg's primary active compounds, can create metabolites that place stress on liver cells when processed in large amounts. This is especially concerning for those with pre-existing liver conditions, such as fatty liver hepatitis or elevated liver enzymes. For these individuals, even low doses should be taken with caution and only under the supervision of a medical professional. Groups of people who should avoid using nutmeg include pregnant women. Nutmeg can mildly stimulate the uterus, and if taken incorrectly or in excessive amounts, it may increase the risk of unwanted uterine contractions, potentially affecting the pregnancy. There is no dose that is considered completely safe for pregnant women, so the best approach is to avoid nutmeg entirely during this period. People with chronic liver disease. As mentioned, the liver is responsible for metabolizing the compounds found in nutmeg. For those with impaired liver function, any added metabolic burden can worsen their condition. In this case, nutmeg may do more harm than good. People taking sedatives, antidepressants, or other medications that affect the nervous system. Nutmeg can interact with these drugs, either enhancing or counteracting their effects. For example, if you are taking a medication that suppresses neural activity, adding nutmeg might cause excessive sedation, leading to grogginess or confusion. On the other hand, if you are on medications that boost neurotransmitter activity, nutmeg could overstimulate your system, resulting in insomnia, a racing heart, or mood swings. Therefore, if you are currently taking any of these medications, you should never use nutmeg without medical advice. In addition, avoid combining nutmeg with other stimulants such as caffeine found in coffee, black tea, and energy drinks, as well as alcohol or other highly stimulating foods. These combinations can create adverse reactions in the body, especially by disrupting the function of the central nervous system. Instead of helping you sleep, they could actually make you more anxious, restless, or severely sleep deprived. The truth is, no herb or food is completely safe or universally effective when misused, and nutmeg is no exception. It can be an excellent sleep aid when taken at the right dose, at the right time, and by the right person, but it can also become a hazard if abused or used under inappropriate circumstances. Wise choices always begin with knowledge and caution. So if you have any specific health concerns or are currently on medication, take this part of the video as a sincere reminder: consult your doctor before incorporating nutmeg into your daily wellness routine. Sleep is a precious gift, and you deserve to receive it safely, fully, and without sacrifice. After all these scientific explanations and safety guidelines, the most practical question remains: does nutmeg actually work for people who are struggling with insomnia? To answer that, there's nothing more convincing than real feedback from those who have tried it. Across health forums like Sleep Disorders Support, Healthy Aging Talk, and Facebook groups dedicated to older adults, nutmeg is becoming a shared secret with many positive testimonials. One user wrote, "I tried 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg with a cup of warm almond milk about 30 minutes before bed. I was not expecting much, but surprisingly, I slept straight through the night without waking up like I usually do." Another person who used to rely on melatonin supplements every night shared, "At first, I was skeptical since I was used to taking sleep support pills. But after 3 nights of trying nutmeg consistently, I felt more relaxed, and most importantly, I no longer needed melatonin. The sleep felt natural, not forced." Beyond these personal stories, health professionals are beginning to view nutmeg as a potentially viable sleep aid. On WebMD, nutmeg is listed among foods that may support natural sleep if used in the correct amount and at the right time. Healthline highlights its ability to calm the nervous system and reduce mild anxiety, both common in people with chronic insomnia. Meanwhile, the Mayo Clinic, one of the most respected medical institutions in the United States, includes nutmeg among safe natural remedies for sleep support, alongside herbal teas like chamomile valerian root and lavender essential oil. What's worth noting is that nearly all the people who reported positive results had one thing in common: they used nutmeg properly at the right dose and patiently monitored their body's response. No one expected instant results from a single use. Instead, they approached it with care and attentiveness, and their patience was rewarded with peaceful nights free of chemical intervention. This opens up a new sense of hope for those who are battling sleepless nights, that sometimes the solution is not in expensive or complex medications, but in a small shift in habits. One humble spoonful of spice and the right understanding enough to make a huge difference. We have now explored the delicate biological mechanisms through which this spice works on the nervous system. We have learned how to use it safely, heard genuine feedback from the older adult community, and discovered that natural solutions do exist. They just need to be used wisely. But above all, the most important factor is your willingness to change, your commitment to stay consistent, and your ability to listen to your body. Before we wrap up, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation, a promise to your own health. Something like, I deserve a good night's sleep every night, or I am reconnecting with my natural rhythm. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss helpful content about senior health, sleep, nutrition, and emotional wellness. Let's build a positive community together where every older adult not only lives long, but lives deeply, lives healthfully, and lives meaningfully. Wishing you a peaceful night.